The Bert Show.
We are open for business. Bert's Big Adventure applications. You can apply today. What is it, Kristen?
Thank you. You did that right as I was taking a sip of water.
I only did that because I took a whole bunch of almonds in my mouth right before I opened up the mic.
Y'all know about commercial breaks, right?
Yeah. All right, so Bert's Big Adventure is our nonprofit where we take kids with chronic and terminal illness down to Disney World, but it's turned more into just a trip to Disney. We have the Fairy Godparent program where we visit kiddos in the hospital 4 times a year. We do these family reunion adventures and bring all the families and kids together. So it's become this huge community for those that have kids with special needs. And starting today, you can fill out your application to be a part of Bert's Big Adventure 2025 and go on the trip to Disney with us next February. So if you go to bertsbigadventure.org, you'll see where you can find the application. Now, listen, this isn't like just a quick application. You have to, there's a lot to fill out here, but it's totally worth it considering what you're going to get. So if you know a family, if you are a family, you have a kid between the ages of 5 and 12 with a special needs that you feel would just so thrive on this adventure to Disney and to be a part of Bert's Big Adventure, please go to bertsbigadventure.org today.
Time to get buzzed on the hot goss from Hollywood with Abby. It's the Bert Show's entertainment buzz.
Mo won't write a diss track about Bert, but you know who will drop one? Kendrick Lamar.
What about Bert?
About Drake. It's what we like to call a segue. It's apparently not a very good one.
No, it was a good one. It was funny.
Kendrick Lamar has released a new diss track called Euphoria. This is taking shots at Drake, and he calls his rival a, quote, pathetic master manipulator and a habitual liar who is, quote, not a rap artist, but a scam artist.
For those that don't know the history here, Mo, you want to give them like a 30-second history of why everybody's dissing everybody these days?
What is the origin of said beef?
So Drake, J. Cole, and Kendrick Lamar are widely known as the 3 greatest rappers in the world. There was a song called First Person Shooter that was only featuring J. Cole and Drake, of where they allegedly invited Kendrick, but he decided to turn that invite down and said, I don't want to be a part of the big 3 because it's just big me. And then he took shots at J. Cole and Drake for that reason. And ever since then, there's been this dance-off between the 3, but J. Cole saw himself out. So now it's just Drake and Kendrick Lamar.
Because J. Cole's diss track didn't really hit, but people are loving this one from Kendrick, right?
This track is 6 minutes long.
Whoa.
You got to hate somebody for real to rap for 6 minutes. And allegedly, the full track is like 19 minutes or something, but he only took 6. And I think the Drake record is better, but I think when you look at the angles and the bars and all of the things that were said about Drake on this Kendrick track, woo, it's fire.
Did he come for his neck?
Oh, he came for his entire body. Every part of it.
I saw this tweet that someone said Kendrick killed him with the truth for 6 minutes straight in 5 different voices.
He did. He did. He switched up a lot. He switched up the beat. He switched up the voice. He started over the old school Teddy Pendergrass song. I mean, he challenged Drake in every way. The only thing that I think kind of hurts Kendrick is the fact that so many people are beefing with Drake that it's not a lot that he can say that hasn't already been said, but he did it in a Kendrick way. And Drake got some responding to do.
So I'm trying to catch up with all these disses and everything, all the beefs that are going on. But from what I understand, like Drake is constantly looking over his shoulder all the time because everybody's taking shots at him.
I think it's a part of just being on the top. I mean, Drake is widely considered the best hip-hop artist in the world when you look at the numbers, when you look at what he produces. So, it's kind of a natural, I don't know if it's jealousy, but something comes with that when you're on the top. People want to see you fail.
Does it ever come to a point where it just seems like a pile-on and it's no longer cool to take shots at Drake?
I think it's becoming that because all the world really wants is Drake versus Kendrick. Nobody asked for Rick Ross. Nobody asked for Kanye. Nobody asked for anybody else that's taking shots at him. Like, we all want to see Drake versus Kendrick one-on-one. And I think with Kendrick making this track, it clears it out. Now it's like, let's dance for real.
How long till Drake responds, if he does?
Well, it took Kendrick 17 days, so I think it wouldn't be fair to ask Drake to respond any sooner. But at the same time, I think people have a higher expectation for Drake because he's known for writing so quickly.
Were they friends at any point?
I think they actually are still friends. I don't think this is as much of a beef to where they hate each other as it's just an artistic Like, let's just see who's the best. Let's see whose pen is better. Let's see who can be more creative. Let's see who really is the best in the world.
And just so we're clear on this, because I've asked Mo these very Caucasian questions, is like, how do you know who won? Is there, does somebody get up on a podium and the national anthem plays?
What's the scoring like?
Yeah. How do you know who won the whole thing?
It's tough because it's subjective at the end of the day. But typically, if you look at the history of hip-hop beefs, there's usually a clear winner. When it's all said and done, there's going to be somebody who the general synopsis will be that they won. And I think if it ends today, you're going to hear that that's Kendrick.
Ooh, so 6 minutes of roasting. What do you think is the line that really takes the biggest shot at Drake?
Oh, it's so many. It's hard for me to say, but that one, I like the "Don't tell lies about me, I won't tell truths about you." I like that he questioned all of the women that Drake seems to engage with, and the fact that everybody believes that Drake is scared of a guy named Pusha T. He told them, forget about pushing P. Let me see you push a T. I thought that was fire too.
Okay.
It's a lot in there. It's a lot of heat in there.
For more stories, head to the Bert Show podcast on your favorite listening platform.
The Bert Show.